Beloved soul, the day you will hear what heaven has long whispered to your heart. Your marriage is not random. It is not a product of chance, circumstance, or fleeting emotions. Every moment of your life has led you to this divine truth, and the evidence of your destined union is written in the heavens, unseen by human eyes, yet powerful and undeniable. The first proof from heaven is timing. Every encounter, every connection, every relationship that seemed insignificant or fleeting was a divine alignment orchestrated to prepare you for the one you are meant to marry. God's timing is flawless. There is no rush, no delay, only perfect orchestration. Think of the seasons in your life where doors closed that you didn't understand, or paths you wanted to take but couldn't. Those were not disappointments. Those were divine redirections, leading you to the person your soul is meant to unite with. The second proof lies in miraculous confirmation. Often you may experience signs, synchronicities, or inexplicable events that point to your destined partner. Perhaps you felt an unexplainable pull towards someone at the perfect time, or a shared vision or dream that mirrored your heart's longing. Heaven does not whisper once. It orchestrates repeated confirmations to ensure your heart recognizes the truth when it appears. Your heart may ask, "But how will I know it's truly destined?" Beloved, God has placed in your life miracles of affirmation. It may be in the form of shared values that align perfectly, or spiritual resonance that surpasses logic and reason. You may find that when you are with this person, even in silence, your soul feels at home. That is heaven speaking, a gentle but undeniable proof that your paths were always meant to converge. Another undeniable proof is transformation through trials. God allows tests, not to punish you, but to prepare you for the sacred responsibility of marriage. Every heartbreak, disappointment, and challenge is a refining fire, molding your character, your patience, and your understanding of love. When you meet your destined spouse, you will recognize how every struggle brought you closer to them. Heaven has proof in your growth, in your resilience, and in the depth of your heart that is now ready to receive divine love. Beloved, understand that your union is anchored in purpose. Your marriage is not only about companionship or emotional fulfillment. It is about a divine mission. Together, you and your partner are designed to manifest God's plan on earth, to shine light into the world, to create harmony, and to be witnesses of divine love. This purpose-driven design is the third proof from heaven. It is visible in the alignment of your dreams, your passions, and the way the universe responds to your unity. The first sign heaven gives is through dreams and visions. Have you ever awakened from a dream with a heart so full it almost burst, or with tears streaming down your face because something felt so real? These dreams are not random. They are divine messages. God uses your subconscious, the quiet chambers of your mind, to deliver glimpses of the future, and often, your destined marriage appears there before your eyes. Perhaps you've dreamt of a familiar face, a sacred moment, a wedding, or an unexplainable encounter. Beloved, take notice of these dreams. They are celestial breadcrumbs guiding you to your destined spouse. Second, synchronicity is a heavenly proof. You may meet this person through what appears to be coincidence, but there is no coincidence in God's orchestration. Every meeting, every shared smile, every conversation that leaves your heart fluttering is part of a divine pattern. Perhaps you find yourself in the same place at the same time repeatedly. Perhaps mutual friends, experiences, or life circumstances continuously intersect. These are not accidents. They are proofs written by heaven itself, confirming that your paths were always meant to converge. Third, unexplainable peace is a sign from God. When you are near your destined partner, your spirit knows it. Even if your mind questions, Even if your past hurts whispered doubts, your soul recognizes the alignment. You may feel a calm that surpasses understanding, a peace so profound, it feels as if the universe itself is embracing you both. That is heaven speaking. That is God's proof that this union is sacred and ordained. Consider also the miracle of timing in reunion. Some of you have waited years, perhaps decades, feeling a longing that never went away. That longing is not empty. It is a divine pull. God has held your destined partner in the right place at the right time, refining them, guiding them, preparing them for you. When you finally meet or reunite, it will feel like every year of waiting, every tear shed, every unanswered question was worth it. That is proof from heaven itself, the orchestration of perfect timing. Another sign is mirrored values and purpose. Have you noticed how some people align with you so naturally that it feels as if they complete your sentences, echo your thoughts, and resonate with your heart's deepest desires? Your destined spouse is designed to align with your purpose, to share in your calling, and to elevate your spiritual journey. This alignment is rare, unique, and divinely engineered. It is proof from heaven that this marriage was written before the foundations of the world. Beloved, hear this. Divine intervention often comes in unseen ways. Perhaps there have been obstacles, heartbreaks, and doors that closed mysteriously. These were not punishments, they were divine redirects. Heaven is clearing the path for your destined marriage. No force of the world, no fear, no doubt can stop what God has ordained. Every barrier removed, every challenge overcome, every moment of unexpected guidance is proof that your union is destined. Now, let us explore the power of prophetic confirmation. Some of you will hear words spoken over your life, words from prophets, spiritual guides, or even strangers that carry divine authority. These words will resonate with your spirit, confirming the identity of your destined spouse and the sacred timing of your marriage. Take these confirmations seriously, for they are heaven's voice speaking to you directly. And there is the subtle language of angels. Yes, angels guide, protect, and signal the union of destined hearts. You may have felt signs in nature, the sudden appearance of birds, repeated numbers, a gentle wind, or a sense of presence during moments of decision. These are messages that your destined marriage is being watched over and blessed. Beloved, understand this deeply. Your marriage is not only a union of two people, it is a heavenly alliance of souls with purpose. When you come together, your combined love, faith, and mission will impact the world around you. This is why heaven gives such clear proof, so that you may recognize your spouse, embrace the union with certainty, and step boldly into the life God has prepared for you. The most profound proof of all is transformation through love itself. Heaven has designed you and your partner to bring out the best in each other. Every moment spent apart has been preparation for this divine synergy. Your marriage is destined because God has written a story of growth, resilience, faith, and unwavering love that only the two of you can fulfill together. Beloved, do not ignore the signs. Do not dismiss the confirmations. Heaven speaks clearly, and when you are ready to receive, you will recognize every proof, every whisper, every miracle that leads you to your destined marriage. Beloved soul, understand that destiny is never given lightly. Heaven's proof of your marriage is not only in dreams, signs, and angelic guidance. It is in trials, in transformation, in the refining of your spirit. The first proof is in divine preparation through trials. Every heartbreak you have experienced, every relationship that ended in disappointment, every unanswered prayer was not a failure. It was preparation. God allows these trials to strengthen your heart, to cultivate patience, to expand your capacity to love fully. When your destined spouse appears, you will see that every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt was necessary. These trials were not accidental. They were divine workshops for your heart and soul, ensuring that you are ready to embrace a love that is eternal, unwavering, and destined. Consider the miracle of resilience. Heaven measures your heart not by ease but by endurance. Each time you rose from pain, each time you refused bitterness and chose faith, you were proving your readiness for this sacred union. Your destined marriage requires a heart that has been refined in fire, polished in patience, and softened in humility. This is why the trials were necessary. They are proof that you are prepared for divine love. Beloved, the second proof is unseen guidance and divine intervention. Many of you may have experienced doors closing in ways you could not explain, relationships ending, opportunities shifting, paths diverging. These moments were orchestrated by heaven, redirecting you toward the one you are meant to marry. You may have felt lost, confused, or frustrated, but every redirection was a step closer to your destined union. God's hand is unseen but unmistakable. It works silently, steadily, to align hearts, lives, and destinies. The third proof lies in spiritual resonance. When your destined spouse appears, you will recognize them in ways beyond physical sight. Your souls will communicate before words are spoken. Your hearts will understand each other in ways that defy logic. Even silence between you will feel rich with understanding, as if heaven itself is conducting the conversation. This resonance is not accidental. It is proof that your marriage is divinely ordained, that your souls were designed to unite long before this lifetime. Beloved, let us speak now of miraculous timing. Many of you have waited, prayed, and wondered if your spouse will ever appear. Know this, God's timing is perfect. When heaven releases your destined partner into your life, it will feel like all of history conspired to bring you together. Every season of waiting, every moment of longing, every unanswered question was part of the divine timeline. Heaven does not err. When you meet your spouse, it will be unmistakable. Your heart will recognize the culmination of a journey written in eternity. The fourth proof is in divine confirmation through alignment of purpose. Heaven unites souls not only in love but in mission. Your destined marriage is not just about companionship, it is about destiny. Together you will manifest God's will, fulfill your spiritual purpose, and become beacons of love, faith, and light in the world. When you meet this person, you will see a reflection of your purpose in them. This alignment is rare, sacred, and undeniable. Heaven itself testifies that your union is destined. Beloved, another sign comes in synchronized intuition. You will experience moments where your thoughts, feelings, and actions align with your spouse in ways that cannot be explained by coincidence. You may think of each other at the same time, finish each other's sentences, or feel each other's emotions from a distance. These moments are divine whispers, confirmations from heaven that your souls are intertwined, that your marriage is written in the stars. Now hear this. The fifth proof is in divine peace amidst uncertainty. Even when the world doubts, even when circumstances challenge your faith, your spirit will know the truth. Your heart will not waver, because heaven has placed a certainty within you that transcends logic. That peace, that unwavering knowing, is proof from God that your marriage is destined. Beloved soul, consider also the miracle of divine encounters. Sometimes heaven sends messengers, people, circumstances, or visions that confirm your path. You may encounter guidance in unexpected places, a word spoken by a stranger, a scripture that leaps from the page, a moment of serendipity that aligns perfectly with your prayer. These encounters are not random. They are divine proof, designed to reassure your heart that your union is predestined. Understand the ultimate proof: love itself. When your destined spouse arrives, you will recognize the depth of heaven's orchestration in every glance, every touch, every word. Your love will feel expansive, eternal, and unshakable. The joy, the peace, and the completeness you feel will confirm what heaven has long known. Your marriage was written before the foundations of the world. Beloved, this is the moment to rejoice. This is the time to open your heart fully, to trust, to believe, and to prepare for the divine union that heaven has promised. Every trial, every dream, every sign, every confirmation has led you here. Your marriage is not a wish, it is destiny. Your love is not a chance, it is proof from heaven itself. Beloved soul, we have come to the culmination of this divine revelation. Every dream, every sign, every trial, every moment of waiting, every tear shed, and every whisper from heaven has led you here, to the undeniable truth that your marriage is destined. This is the moment for your heart to fully receive what God has long prepared. The first seal of proof from heaven is unmistakable clarity. When your destined spouse arrives, you will feel a recognition so profound it transcends explanation. It will be as if every fiber of your being, every memory, every longing, every hope, all converges into the presence of this one soul. Heaven itself conspires to create this clarity, ensuring that doubt cannot linger. Your spirit will know, your heart will know, and your life will know. This union was predestined. The second seal is miraculous alignment of life paths. Observe how every step of your journey, every detour, every encounter, every challenge, and every blessing was orchestrated to lead you here. When you reflect on your life, you will see that all roads, even those that seemed uncertain or painful, guided you to this sacred meeting. Heaven records your path and aligns it perfectly with your destined spouse. The proof is in the perfection of timing, in the impossible coincidences, in the divine choreography of events beyond human comprehension. Beloved, the third seal comes through divine affirmation of purpose. Your destined marriage is more than a union of hearts. It is a union of destiny. Together, you and your spouse will fulfill a purpose far greater than yourselves. Heaven has written this mission in the stars, and your love will become a living testimony of God's plan. Every passion, every talent, every vision will align between you, creating a partnership that is unshakable, invincible, and eternally significant. This is heaven's proof. Your marriage carries divine purpose. The fourth seal is extraordinary peace and joy. When you experience the presence of your destined spouse, your soul will feel an unprecedented serenity. Even in the midst of chaos, you will sense that all is exactly as it should be. This peace is not of the world. It is heaven's own signature upon your union. Your heart will know without question that this is the love you were designed to receive, the life you were meant to live, and the family you were destined to build. Now, let us speak of the miracle of confirmation through others. Often God sends people into your life who testify to your destined union. They may speak words of encouragement, revelation, or prophecy that affirm your heart's knowing. Friends, family, spiritual leaders, or even strangers may witness the alignment of your souls and confirm that your marriage is heaven-ordained. These affirmations are not coincidental. They are celestial confirmations, proof written in the hearts of those around you. Beloved, the fifth seal is the language of signs and wonders. Heaven will continue to speak to you through symbols, numbers, coincidences, and divine messages. You may notice repeated numbers, sudden flashes of insight, signs in nature, or inexplicable feelings that align with your prayers and hopes. These are whispers of heaven, reminding you that your marriage is destined, that your journey has been guided, and that all things are being perfectly orchestrated. Consider also the testimony of transformation through love. When you meet your destined spouse, both of you will recognize how every challenge, heartbreak, and trial in your lives was necessary to prepare you for this moment. You will see that all past wounds were instruments of divine refinement, shaping you into vessels capable of sustaining a love that is eternal. Heaven's proof is in your transformation, in your readiness, in the maturity of your heart that now embraces destiny fully. Beloved soul, perhaps the most profound proof of all is the miracle of divine recognition. When you are in the presence of your destined spouse, your heart will leap with recognition, your spirit will sing with joy, and your soul will resonate in perfect harmony. Words will sometimes fail, yet your being will know the truth. Heaven has written this union into eternity. Your soul has always known it, and your meeting is merely the fulfillment of what has long been written. Finally, heaven seals your marriage with absolute certainty. Every step, every sign, every dream, every confirmation, every miracle, all converge to declare, your marriage is destined. It is not wishful thinking, it is not luck, it is not chance. 'Tis the deliberate divine design of God. And now, beloved, you are fully aware. Open your heart, step forward with faith, embrace the journey, and know that heaven has spoken. Your marriage is destined. Your love is eternal. Your union is written in the heavens. Take this knowledge, beloved, and carry it with reverence, joy, and certainty. Share it with your heart, your prayers, and your life. Let it guide your choices, strengthen your faith, and illuminate your path. Heaven has spoken, and it is undeniable. Your marriage is destined, and the proof is from above.